Conveniently located at 4631 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley, West Virginia. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales, a proud supporter of our student athletes. And now, your Cucumber and Company pregame show, followed by play-by-play analysis with Chad McCune and Justin Harrison. Cucumber and Company. Get a full-blown website for no money down and just $125 a month. Call or visit our website for details. CucumberandCompany.com.
So I wonder who. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Midland Trail Sports Network as we're coming to you live from Bluefield, West Virginia at Mitchell Stadium, home of the Bluefield Beavers, as your Midland Trail Patriots are making the trip down to Bluefield tonight for the quarterfinal matchup between your Midland Trail coming in ranked number 7, Bluefield number 2. As we will bring you all the audio action tonight here on the Midland Trail Sports Network, live on Facebook and YouTube. Joining me tonight is Chad McCune and Rick Lewis. Rick Lewis, bring the scene to you.
Going for another week, survive and advance, as they say. We got a good one last week at home, and that was pretty neat experience for those seniors to get out there with the different vibe in August and started practice. That's where they wanted to end up, and they actually wanted to get to the point where they would playoff game. But it's a really good setting here. This is a nice stadium. I've always seen pictures of this. It's ranked, if not the but it's, turf field, so if we get some weather, which we're expecting, I don't think it's going to be a problem as far as footing goes, and we're hoping that'll make the pass game of Bluefield. So I remember hearing before that if you're the favored team a lot of times is equalized a little bit, that rain kind of neutralizes or equalizes the favorite.
And see which has the higher chances of rain, which,
right, yeah.
You are on the road, so you got to look at those advantages, especially with a very pass-heavy team. Looking at ways to slow down that offense. They don't like to run it a bunch, so he was trying to, and that's Midland Trail's go-to, so he's trying to figure out ways to give his team the advantage. Yeah, like I said, from the forecast, looks like first half could be dry, so we'll see if it comes in late. And I think that's going to be the key tonight, especially when you're an underdog. Everybody's looking at Midland Trail tonight as the underdog. Just basically, Bluefield's a perennial. They've got 11 state championships.
They're but this time it was kind of the opposite for Trail. And I'm thinking that you can really enhance your run game a little bit and try to take away a little bit of their pass game.
Yeah, that was like you said. Yeah, you're trying to like I said, you're the underdog. You're the big thing isn't when you're the underdog is. You can control that game. The longer you stay in the game, that gives you the better chance. You always worry, well, they're still hanging around.
Right.
When you're the favorite, it kind of gets scary after a while. So that's going to be key. They can't come out and let Bluefield just kind of go up a couple scores.
When you take care of the ball, it comes into here or there.
Yep. So
comes into here or there.
Yep. So we're going to take. We're going to let Rick do a few ad reads here, and we're going to get.
Virginia.
You got Rick?
Midland Trail. Kind of their go-to. They try to, and it's not a lot of deep balls. They try to beat you with their speed. They'll throw some short passes, screen passes. Try to beat you with their speed. They'll throw some short passes, screen passes. The quarterback likes to get it out quick. Doesn't really give you time to get any pressure. On him, like I said, 600 yards. So in 11, he's got 9. And Tally Simon, 25. And Tally Simon, 25 catches for 337. 5 catches for 337. And then Jaleel Jones, 20. Their leading rusher is. They have what, 5? We counted 5 seniors, maybe 4.
4, I believe.
5 seniors, maybe 4.
4, I believe, yeah.
And they're all basically on the offensive line. None of their –
And, that's kind of like Trail. But, man, the rest of the Trail the skill positions are all underclassmen that'll return next year. So, yeah, they're definitely come in with 2 losses for them, but
their first 2 games start off with
losses for them, but
their first 2 games start off with rivalry games.
And then they followed that up, win over Nicholas 36-7, and that was after went through that tough stretch after Trail beat them and stuff. And I think they kind of were unfocused at that point. And then they beat Pikeview 39 back at that point because it was earlier in the season, and that was, the 5th game of the season. And Independence, the first 2 drives just ran it right at Bluefield, and they didn't offer a whole lot of resistance, kind of running it right at them. And on that second drive, you could see Bluefield start to become uninterested in putting forth all the fight they needed to try to combat a little bit of that physicality. So hopefully that's something Trail's experienced athletic offensive line can do as far as getting after. They've got good size. Bluefield has some really good big size guys on that line, but if Trail can stay low and fire out at them and kind of deliver the first blow on, kind of try to enforce their will on Bluefield's defense and see if they can start establishing that run game early.
Yep. Last week in the first round, Bluefield knocked off Oak Glen 54-7 in that game and scores on you and take them home 7 points in their last 5 games.
Right.
So defensively they've been playing really well, and you can say the same for Midland Trail. Their defense has played really well against a very good Petersburg team last week. They'll have their hands full tonight, especially they're going to be without Jamison Swafford, who will miss tonight's game. And it looks like as well Cash Barnhouse will be out tonight. Swafford got hurt in the game last week, and I believe Cash re-injured his leg earlier this week in practice. So we're about 10 minutes to go from kick. We're going to take a timeout real quick as we do the national anthem.
You wouldn't send your grandma in to play linebacker, right? So why let your cousin Jimmy, with his duct tape and a dream, build your porch or remodel your kitchen? AZCO Construction believes good enough just ain't good enough. Owner Dan Newton and his crew build it right the first time. No, that'll do, shortcuts, no half-nailed decks, and definitely no figuring it out as we go. From custom decks and porches to metal roofing, log framing, plumbing, kitchens, and more, AZCO Construction delivers work that's solid, straight, and Patriot strong.
Diabetic Foot Care Center of Summersville is a proud supporter of Midland Trail student athletes. Diabetic Foot Care Center offers callus removal, fungal treatment, ingrown toenail removal, and spa pedicures. They also specialize in custom orthotic shoes and inserts, as well as bracing for all complications including knees, back, and feet. For an appointment or questions, call 304-872-9001. Diabetic Foot Care Center of Summersville and our student athletes, a winning combination.
Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales is a proud supporter of all of our area middle school and high school athletics. Direct Choice keeps a huge selection of cars, trucks, several lenders for your financing needs. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales, 4631 Robert C. Byrd Drive for student athletics.
School football and all of our student athletes. Lighthouse Worship Center, a Bible-based, Bible-believing church where we can learn together, worship together as we do life together with the direction of God. Lighthouse Worship Center, 1175 Smales Branch Road in Hyco.
People look for those website norms. They're ever changing. In many organizations, we're getting to where we don't necessarily to do those things. When you hire a Cucumber Company, you get that internal team feel. You get experts that are within hand's reach. So whether you're looking at a website project, videos, audio-visual support, I highly recommend Cucumber Company.
Welcome back to Midland Trail Sports Network.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how.
Lighthouse Worship Center is a proud sponsor of Midland Trail.
Tosh, you want to take the ball and try to come out and make a statement.
Maybe try to get a drive going and start. You want to try to steal a possession. That'd be the main thing, because if you're going to try to play keep away by an extra possession at the end of the game, a leg up on at least trying to get to that.
Greg Carey's Daily Post at WV Metro and SSAC. And, of course, Justin, we got to have chocolate milk. Greatness is built with chocolate milk, the official beverage of the WVSSAC. Boys and girls in participation in scholastic sports in our state.
So Midland Trail now taking the field.
It reminds me of Motto. I mean, they're going from end zone to end zone. When you're at Laidley Field in Charles, from it's like, well, I don't know, but yeah, if they're on a normal, know what what was going to happen there. So, you know, you can't be intimidated by the, you know, you can't be intimidated by the your leadership. You got to think trail your leadership. You got to think
it's won the toss. So we'll see what they elect to do here.
Or but.
I mean, they had the same thought process
They
as
might,
well.
right. They were probably thinking, let's get our offense out there and see if we can get a quick strike and before the rain hits.
Judge Frank Schaefer back.
See head coach Freddie Simon. And
Bluefield just now.
I guess they figured we come out, then we just break from that run out and go straight to lining up on the field because on the field as well. But tell the nerves. The nerves. Bennett's like, let's.
The band is on the field.
Bennett's like, let's.
The band is on the field.
Cal and
Stanford.
Band.
Much larger.
Cal and
Stanford.
Band.
Much larger. Really thought they would come in at Travis. Really thought they would come in at Travis. It looks like Dakota Bennett is going to come. He's not going to really take a threat to kick it deep because I know the kickoff struggled a little bit last week. He's going to kick a little bit of a watermelon style kick. Start at their own 42 as.
Yeah, kind of squibbed loose from him for a second. It was good action that Bennett had on it, and then he finally got it and picked it up. And where'd they spot him down at?
They're going to spot him on their own 42. So Bluefield will be going right to left here. Simpson looked for a quick pass, and we're going to have a penalty preview. And apparently in their game, I didn't watch a lot of the Oak Glen game, but they had a lot of dead pre-snap penalties last week that they were talking about they need to clean up.
Yeah.
And so far to start, they're going to start behind the chains.
Which is interesting this time, this late in the season. Yeah. You'd like to think you're, kind of would have that all ironed out by now. But Trail will take the free.
Going to fake the handoff, quick screen out to his receiver, number 7, Calhoun there, but he's going to be brought down after only a gain of about 2. I believe that was Ryan Stevens that brought him down. So, yeah, they're actually going to give him 1. So, and that's what they like. They like those quick screen passes out, and they try to beat you with good blocking and speed.
Like they just threw there is exactly what they like to do. Yeah. Try to get it out in space and let your receivers. It's going to be imperative that Trail's defensive backs.
They're going to have to go quick here. Got all kinds of time. Big for Midland Trail. If they can get off the field here and force a 3 and out, they're going to go empty backfield. He's going to go trips to his left, 2 receivers to his right. Ball be a mouth. He didn't have his mouthpiece in. So
okay. And they're taking. They're.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're
the sideline. Like
they're just.
Okay.
They're making number 4, Chadney Standback, go off the field because he didn't have his mouthpiece in. This must be the officials we had. What was that game this year?
That was.
I can't remember the game.
Was that the Nicholas?
Yeah.
Was it Braxton?
So Bluefield's going to take a timeout. So I think there was a little bit of confusion.
Yeah, everybody went to the sidelines thinking they called timeout, but it was just the ref saying, "Hey, we did see that."
Yeah,
that because some
50 reasons.
Odd. Yeah, he went to that quick pass and he would move, but we saw 3 passes, which was he went to that quick pass and he would move, but we saw 3 passes, which is kind of what we thought we were going to see,
and 2 of them were open. One was
what we thought we were going to see,
and 2 of them were open. Just where one was overthrown, basically stole a possession here. So now they've tried running game, special.